Tonight on Artis Presents the Great Plains Black Museum Dedication Ceremony.
Oh, excuse me.
Working, doing
trying to get things
How you doing?
I'm all right, man.
Congratulations to the Great Plains Black Museum, because to have it back in the community is wonderful. And as I'm talking, the founder, Bertha Calloway, and her son are coming in the door. So.
That was right on key. He was just introduced you, right? Well, we're happy to be back in the neighborhood, and we're glad to be a part of the community, a positive part of the community.
It's great. I'm so glad that it's back in the community, and hope that there's room for expansion and growth. It's wonderful.
Amen. The second that.
Hello, everyone. You see another picture of this? That's when you came in, right there. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I gotta say, you know why God made us short? Because he wanted all the good-looking people up front.
I'm sure you're going to have lots, all that they've collected.
Well, is this a great day, or is this a great day?
It is a great day.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful that Omaha has a place to really hold the history of this neighborhood.
And that it's in this place.
Yeah.
Belongs here.
Yeah.
This is just okay. Now I'm seeing the women. It's a wonderful show, you know, for about women and men, and having the Black History Museum back on 24th North 24th Street, where it belongs. This is just absolutely wonderful. So glad to see all this stuff happening, but this is the heart. This tells our story.
Absolutely. It shows the car.
Very interesting. I'm just looking to see how it compares. I've been fortunate enough to attend the museum and bring former students. I'm a retired history teacher, brought former students to the other museum as well. So.
Yeah, because it times out. It'll time out and lock.
Let me put it in my notes because good. I don't need to say anything. I just want people to come through and enjoy.
Yeah, I do have a microphone though.
Oh man, I'm good. Everything you see.
I've thoroughly enjoyed the museum touring and learning more about our history. It's going to be a true asset having it back here in the community, so I'm excited. This is wonderful. Great displays, beautiful pictures, very historical.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay, I am just so happy to see the Black Museum back into the community and everything. This is just wonderful, and all the different pictures and the history and everything. I just couldn't be happier.
That's a good one.
But I have to document. But right on my way, NAACP was having a moratorium.
Kid or coming past this when 24th Street was actively engaged, when we were strong economically, socially, and culturally, and this is just a wonderful move to get us back to this spot. I served as a volunteer and later as an employee for Mrs. Calloway. I have mad love and respect for what she's done to capture our history from our side of the story. So I'm honored to be here.
How you doing? So what are you gonna do, right?
Ready?
You got the rules, man.
Hi, my name is Walter Brooks. Today is October 18th, 2017. On October 19th, 1977, 40 years ago, I moved from Denver, Colorado to Omaha, Nebraska to be the first director of communications at the Great Plains Black Museum. Mrs. Bertha Calloway recruited me and hired me along with three other people that became her first paid staff. And man, did we ever have a time at the Great Plains Black Museum. We brought some of the world's foremost black historians. The one that comes to mind most immediately, Ivan Van Sertima. He wrote a book called They Came Before Columbus that shocked the world because his book proved that African people sailed to the Western Hemisphere 1,000 years before Christopher Columbus came over here from Europe. We had him here. The man's name escapes me, but he was one of the first African-American astronauts. He did not make it into space, but he became one of the nation's leading sculptors, and he put together a series of bronze sculptures dedicated to the African Americans in the West, in particular the Buffalo Soldiers. He brought his entire Buffalo Soldier collection and placed it on display for 3 weeks at the Great Plains Black Museum. We sponsored the Miss Black Nebraska pageant for a number of years to send a Nebraska African American female to the National Miss Black America contest. And again, I can't remember which one it was, but one of our Miss Black Nebraskas won the national title as Miss Black America. This museum has such a rich, illustrious history of serving the black population in the state of Nebraska. It is all due, all praises are due to Mrs. Bertha Calloway. I just spoke with her. I was so glad to see her. She is alive. She is well. And I just wanted to tell everybody on this tape, I couldn't be prouder that the museum not only stayed alive under the harshest of circumstances for almost the last 15 years, but is back alive and well in North Omaha in the Jewel Building. And I'm here to tell you, I couldn't be happier or more proud to have played a part in its history. Thank you.
Well, this is a momentous occasion. It's the moving back of the museum from 72nd Street back to North 24th Street. I think that's going to be a big, big thing for both tourism and economic development. And I think it's also bringing it back to the heart of the community. So it's an exciting time. This whole place with fair deals and Love's Jazz and all the synergy and unique contemporary arts. I mean, this is going to really become an art district. So this is a big move for North Omaha.